This is Grisha for Figma Plugin. This is the third episode of series Figma for email designers, and in this video we're going to learn how to create two really responsive email templates in Figma, which works well for mobile and for the desktop versions, and how to export these HTML email templates from Figma using Mark Email Generator Figma plugin. So let's get started. For the tutorial, we're going to use free Ultimate Email Templates collection file. You can find it in the Figma community. Link will be in the description. To recreate we're going to create some emails, and I will show how to make it truly responsive. So let's build some basic simple email using some section. So this this file contains all kinds of different email templates, such as top section, call to action, gallery, and so on. You can use it for free. And we're going to create some simple email. So let's take some top section, then let's copy paste some chest style layout. I will show how it works. It's a common pattern in email design. And let's use and add some footer too. Let's use this footer. So this is our initial email. So let's wrap it into auto layout. And so in this tutorial, we're going to recreate this email from scratch, and I will show how to adapt it for mobile version. So you don't need to create two different versions for desktop and mobile. It can only be one version. So let's run the plugin. The plugin allows you to export fully custom HTML templates from Figma, and link will be in the description. So I run the plugin, select template, then click on the preview. And this is actual HTML code. So, and this is how chest style layout works, and I will show how to achieve this behavior for your email. So as you can see that on this rows block, images on the left side and text on the right side, but on the preview, as you can see, it goes with the chest style layout. And if I change the width on mobile version, in all cards, image on top and text on the bottom, and then a button. So this is our email template. You can use these ready-made blocks, but for this tutorial we're going to create this from scratch to better understand how to create mobile versions. So let's recreate the first block with the text, button, and image. First, let's create a new frame. Then set 600 pixels width. Let's call it top section. And as a first step, let's apply auto layout to this frame. If you're interested to dive more into auto layout, I have a special tutorials for email designers for auto layout, so link will be in the description. And today we're going to focus mostly on the mobile version and desktop version, the differences and these kind of things. So first, we have created top section. Then let's apply auto layout by click on this icon. By default, Figma adds some default auto layout settings, such as width, space between, top padding, and top left and right padding. So let's set fixed width and hug content for fixed width, and for the vertically hug content. So let's apply center alignment, and let's do not change any default settings. So let's change background color. To change background color, click on this icon, and this way you can take any color from any part of your Figma file. So now we have a top section. Let's copy paste all the content from our initial frame to a new frame. Okay, this is our template. It works well, but the difference is with the spacing between items and horizontal and vertical padding. So let's update all the paddings to look like our initial template. To do so, let's check the paddings from our initial template. Let's switch to def mode to highlight the. You don't need any def mode for using the plugin, but we're going to use def mode only for the show the auto layout settings. So as you can see, we have some padding on top, padding on the left and the right side, and space between items. So let's add the same settings to our email. And for the left and right side, this one. Okay, and the last thing that on our initial email bottom padding is 0. So let's apply these settings too. So now you have almost the same header section, but we so let's put button below, and there are one more differences between our email and original email, that it has additional wrapper for text container with button. So as you can see, the text has their own space between, and text content and button wraps with a special frame with auto layout with their own auto layout settings. So let's do the same with our email. So let's select all the content and button, then click on this button, toggle auto layout, and now we can adjust some space between text items inside this frame. So it can be different space between text block and image, and inside the text blocks it will be a special space between text and button. So this is how it works. Let's try to preview our template and see how it works on mobile version. So I will show how to adapt this email to the mobile version. To do so, run the plugin, then select a template, then click on the preview button, and let's switch to the mobile version. You can switch to mobile simply dragging this thing or click on this icon. I think the text looks too big for the mobile version, and the spacing on top, on the left and the right, it's too big for the mobile too. So let's fix it in our initial email. To do so, let's select the text, then go to the properties section, and here you can update some text size. You can set some in mobile settings section. You can add mobile size for the text and line height. So let's do it and see how it works. So now, as you can see, text works well for mobile size. And as a next step, let's update vertical and horizontal spacing. To do so, select our frame, then switch to frame type, then in the mobile settings, set some different settings for mobile padding. It only works for auto layout sections. So let's preview, switch back, and as you can see that now we have some special paddings and spacings and font size for the mobile version. And one more thing, it is a button width. In some cases, you want the button to be the full width on mobile version. It's important because it's bigger and it's easy to click on the bigger button on mobile version. So let's set full width settings for mobile. To do so, select your button, then switch these settings on. And now on the mobile version, button will take all available space vertically, and your mobile looks good. And that's the reason why no need to any additional special frame or so. It's just switch a couple of settings in your template. And as a next step, let's recreate this block with the custom chess style layout, and I will show how to create this behavior with switching block in chess style. So let's duplicate. So let's create a new frame with a 6 pixels width, add auto layout, switch to fixed width to this frame. Let's call it content. So now content, and let's copy paste a text. And let's copy paste some auto layout settings. To copy paste auto layout settings from one frame to another frame, you can simply use copy properties section, copy properties menu item, then past properties. And now, as you can see, that all the auto layout settings from the right sidebar now the same as our new email. So let's create a block with 2 items. Let's say we have some image, square image, then header, text, and button. Let's combine all it together to the row with the on the left side and text on the right side using Figma auto layouts feature. So first, let's wrap all the content, all the title, text, and button into one vertical alignment frame with center alignment. So to do so, you can simply select all this content. Then on the layout section, so we click toggle auto layout. Now you have a new auto layout button. Let's call it column. And so let's set center alignment for this, center vertical alignment for this content, and wrap it to another auto layout wrapper, but in this case horizontal wrapper. To do so, select an image and an icon, then click on the toggle auto layout. Now you have auto layout with horizontal alignment here. So let's set the width like in our original email section. And next important thing is to apply auto layout fill for both columns and add some spacing like an example. And let's copy paste this block into a container. And set fill container. So let's update the initial width of the blocks. Okay, now we have this block. Let's preview and see how it works. it looks good, but we want these blocks to be responsive on mobile version. To achieve these behaviors, to move this on different levels, let's add some setting. First, let's update the space between text and button. And the second thing, let's switch the cards option on. There's special options for horizontal alignment frame. On the properties, you can find it here in the layout section. If you switch cards option on and preview one more time, when the plugin sees the card option, it adds a special class to the email code, and with this special class, image goes on the top and text goes to the bottom with this cards option. And so as a next step, let's duplicate this block, update some space between items, and let's try to preview one more time. And it works like on our email, like our original email. But we want to achieve the chest style layout thing. So to do so, you can simply select the next pair of the columns and find in the cards, in the layout option, find cards and switch reverse children option 2. If you switch this option on and click on the preview button, now as you can see that it when plugin sees the card reverse option, that adds in one more class, and with this class in HTML code, your columns work this way. And the interesting thing that on mobile version it switch back to image on the top and text on the bottom, which is better for reading, for scrolling or reading all emails. I mean, all the content work with the same style alignment on mobile. I mean, image on the top and text on the bottom, but on the desktop it works in this fancy way with the chest style layout. So this is how you can create a chest layout for your email designs. And the footer works. Let's simply duplicate a footer. So let's combine all the blocks into one email. To do so, select all the blocks, select auto layout option, then set space between items to 0 and add fill color. So let's try to preview our email with the plugin. And as a last step, let's see how it will work in real email clients. Now I will copy paste this code in email testing tool, and we will see how it will work on real Outlook, legacy version of Outlook, and iOS and Gmail too. So I am going to copy email code. Let's go to the email testing tool. So this is how it works on Outlook. As you can see, all the things works: button, spacing, all the lines, text, and so on. And this is how it works on the iPhone. And even on dark mode, everything works perfectly fine, perfectly. So thank you for watching. I hope it will help. All links will be in the description.